if you just keep dropping well branded, well done beats on YouTube consistently, you are going to see growth. Period. And it's not always 100% linear. It's not like this beat, this beat, this beat, this beat, this beat. But if you just stick with it, say you drop 20 videos, man, make that a goal. Like, I'm going to drop 20 beats or 30 beats, right? You're going to look back and one of those beats is going to perform better than the others, right? It's not like it's going to be 0.00000 views. One is going to perform better. And this is what you have to do. It's just like then you chisel away and you figure out, all right, in these 30 beats that I just dropped, right? Why did this beat right here perform better? Right? And then you could look at it. I mean, if you're using all the same tags, you're using all the same description, which is what I recommend, then you can look at the music itself, right? What key was this in? What chords did this use? What was the tempo? What was the structure? What was the intro like? Was it simple? Were there a lot of parts? Were there like no parts? What was the thumbnail like? What was the color used in the thumbnail? What was the subject of the thumbnail? What time did I post? These are all things that you should factor in because the bottom line is there's so many factors. And yeah, sure, sometimes you just like you hit one, it goes out of the park, right? But the bottom line is if you are consistently dropping beats, you're going to see growth. And while you're at it, you really should be collecting emails as well. So go on MailChimp. I know that BeatStars is linked to a MailChimp. Go on MailChimp, set it up so you can give away a free beat and collect emails. I use Aweber. I've always used Aweber. I think it's pretty easy, but they all kind of do the same thing, right? You should really be collecting emails so that after you drop 30 or 40, 50 beats, you should have like 10 or 20 emails. And then go through and individually hit these people up and just ask them what they need. You can do that on Instagram too. Or how about this, right? Like if you're in a certain lane and you know that this type beat producer is just crushing it and he has a similar sound as you. So say you do like acoustic guitar type beats or whatever. That's like what I do. Or you do a certain type of sound. Go to the type beat producer's Instagram that they're just crushing it. Go down to the comments of the most recent post and see if artists are commenting. Because those artists like the sound that you're making. So just DM them, you know? And you don't have to be spammy about it. Just DM them and be like, hey, I saw that you followed this person. I make beats that are similar. Let me know if you need any custom beats. Or just put together a pack of like 10 or 15 beats in a Dropbox folder. Send it over to that artist and be like, yo, let me know if you want to use any of these. And then boom, you've established a connection right there. Like YouTube is not the end all to become a full-time producer. It's just a tool. In order to become a full-time producer, you need to have a large amount of artists or less amount of artists that pay you well that like your sound and they need to find out about your beats. It's like, one, you need to have good beats. Two, people need to hear them. And three, they need to come to you for service, right? So it's like all art is the same thing. It's like one, you make the art, and two, as many people as possible need to find out about it. So YouTube is just the way that a lot of artists find out about your beats, but it's not the only way. You could be on Instagram, you could be on Reddit, you could be on TikTok, you can be on all these things. But at the end of the day, you just need to put together a collection of beats, and then artists need to find it, and you work with artists. But be direct with the artists. Like, just talk to them one-on-one. Send them a voice memo and be like, yo, how you doing? It's me, Rare Bear. I was just wondering if you need any beats, like, you know, and if you're starting off, like, you could be negotiable with your budget. Be like, yo, I'll do custom beats right now for X amount, but I'm willing to work with you because I'm a brand new producer and I just want to like build with an artist. So at the end of the day, it's just keep going, keep dropping beats, and just you're going to see growth.